Good morning, it is Wednesday and it feels like a really long week. I am knackered. Look at the state of my eyes. I felt like I was coming down with that cold again last night. I was snivelling and I was sneezing and I was tired, and I got up this morning and feel like I've got a hangover head. I woke up about 5 and had to open my bedroom window. I got such a banging headache. So I don't know what that's all about. I had an active day yesterday, but then today I feel rubbish. And I was going to go to the gym early, but I just could not do it. I could not get out of bed because I really wanted the chance to try and get my headache to go. So I'm going to try and go at lunchtime if I can, because tomorrow I'm supposed to be running again, and Friday I probably will go to the gym, but I'm going to keep my workout fairly light because I'm in Birmingham all day on the Saturday. I've got to get up early to take her to a market, so I don't really want to exhaust myself and like hurt my muscles to the point that I can't function on Saturday. So I've got to be careful what I do and when I do it. I just wish the gym wasn't busy. Oh my god, my oven's disgusting. I'm just going to try and clean that while I'm talking to you. I just wish that the gym wasn't as busy as it is, like after work, because then it wouldn't be a problem. I could just go at like 6 o'clock or something. Well, how does it get so disgusting? Do that as well on there. So yeah, that's the problem with the gym I go to. It's a good gym, and that's why it's too popular. You can never actually go during peak times, unless of course you're one of these people that either has hours and hours and can stand around waiting, or you go with a big group of friends and you can just monopolise the machines until all your workouts are done. I don't fall into any of those categories, unfortunately. So it might be that in the future I'll have to look for a different gym, but it's across the road and it's convenient. It is 24 hours, so if I actually was able to go like really late at night, but I don't feel safe doing that. My son does it, but he always drives across, whereas I walk across. And even if I drove across, I don't know how safe I'd feel being in a 24-hour gym, because if I'm in there with some bloke on my own, where's the safety in that? Anyway, that's that. I'm contemplating whether to have breakfast now or not, because obviously I've seen all these studies that say that women shouldn't intermittent fast and should eat regularly and all the rest of it. So I'm just wondering whether to have my breakfast now. I'm starting to get hungry actually. I'm trying to follow my body. If my body's hungry, I eat. And if I'm not hungry, I don't. I don't know if that looks better or not. Right. I'm going to make my cup of tea and I'll let you know what I decide for breakfast. Here's breakfast this morning. So I've got 200, I think it's 204 grams, but I've weighed and measured it, of the Skyr vanilla yogurt. I've got 84 grams of frozen summer fruits, 49 grams of blueberries, and I think it's 5 grams of pure maple syrup just to sweeten the fruit slightly. So I popped out with Ewan at lunchtime. We just went to Booker's, so I bought some energy drinks, which are there. They're Chloe's, and then I've got some Rockstar that's mine and Eddie's, although I don't really drink them. So they're probably just Eddie's, really. We've also had to battle to get some of this medication down Luna, because the capsules, and she really, really isn't wanting them.
They're like human-sized capsules.
Yeah, well, they are human because they're not licensed for use in dogs. So we tried to get one down her yesterday, and she just was having none of it. So today, Eddie had a cheeseburger because you went to McDonald's while we were out. And although they've told us not to give her food, we've given her a tiny bit of cheeseburger and sprinkled the contents of the capsule. And we've managed to get it down now because she's been sick again. So we haven't given her any dog meat or anything like that. She's had a bit of her dry mix because she just wasn't eating the fish and she wasn't eating anything. And she was barking and getting distressed because she was hungry. So we've given in and given her a bit. I honestly don't think it's the food that's affecting her. But I do think that this might help if we get this down her. So that's what we're working with. I'd got cheese out ready to use cheese, and then we just decided to break a little bit of Eddie's burger off. I know people won't approve of it. So before anyone says anything, I know it's not the right thing to do. But right now, she keeps being sick, and getting medication down her is the most important thing. And it was successful. So that's that. And nothing more should be said on the matter. I'm heating my lunch up now. don't know how I'm going to get it out of this jug without burning myself. Just give you that a sec. Just give my camera to Chloe because I decided to put this in the jug just in case it leaked. But we have got one of these, which is the, oh, you can't see, on that side.
All of the tripods that we have in the house
are broken. Roast chicken and vegetable. It's the same make as the cauliflower one we had yesterday, Yorkshire Provender or something like that. And for, this is a kilo, but we're split it between 3 of us, but for 100 grams, it's 55 calories. So what would that be? 165 calories approximately, do you reckon?
Yeah, because we have about just around
300 grams each. So yeah, 165 calories, and I had about 175 for my breakfast. So far so good for quite a low calorie day, despite, well, depending on what I have for tea, but it's all looking good. Eddie bought these home yesterday, and there's more in the fridge. He went on a team building away day and brought all these truffles back, but luckily for me, I don't like them, so they're not a temptation. Not like some things, but I'm going to dish the soup out now. I probably won't show it again. I'm just going to go to my desk and eat it because I need to get back to work, so I shall catch you later. It's just before 4 and I really need something to eat. I don't know, I think having just that soup on its own was very filling, or not very filling for very long. So I've made myself some of the sesame rye vitas. These are the ones from Lidl. I've got 18 grams of peanut butter on and a banana, and I've tracked it all. I've still got 753 calories left for my dinner, which doesn't seem very much, but I'm just hungry today, so I need to eat. I was in the kitchen for a while trying to decide what to have because I really fancied lots of things, but this was probably the least bad out of everything I was looking at. I was looking at some Biscoff chocolate that I had for Mother's Day that's in the fridge. I nearly had a beach bar, but I wasn't convinced it was going to satisfy me and fill me up, whereas I thought this will take me longer to eat and might make me feel a bit fuller. The chicken we've got is for dinner, so I didn't really want to use the chicken. So yeah, I'm going to get on and have this, and then hopefully it'll give me energy to do some sort of workout after I finish work. Come out to walk Luna, and we've had a fairly short one. She has seen 2 squirrels though, so despite the fact she was sick earlier, she was still able to chase squirrels. So there's another one. Was there one there? You're just scaring, you're just upsetting her. Yeah, I know. So yeah, even though she's been sick, she still was live enough to chase the squirrels. We managed to get her tablet down there, like I said earlier, but I don't know if it's made a difference. I was Googling it this afternoon, and there's an article that was written that said that they're not even sure this medication works as well on humans as what they say it does, and it's overprescribed, and now they're overprescribing it on dogs without knowing if it even works. But someone in my comments, and I'm out for a walk so I can't remember your name, so I apologise, suggested perhaps a grain-free diet, so maybe that's something to explore. I don't want to do everything all at once though, because we won't know what's working and what isn't working. But yeah, just come out for a quick walk, and then I've got to do some sort of other exercise, so I haven't done very much today. So it's dinner preparation time, and it's nearly 7:15. I've decided that I'm going to use the rest of the chicken that I cooked the other day. Some of it's got shawarma season on, the rest of it's got like Nando's peri-peri season on. I'm just going to make it into like a chicken and bacon pasta. So I've got some onion that I've chopped up, sliced peppers, some bacon that I think 3 slices of bacon I've sliced up. I'm going to cook some pasta in chicken stock, and then I'm going to throw the chicken in to warm it through, and then I'm just going to use some borsan, 2 different types, just finish off using it, and potentially some spicy primula just to make it into a bit more of a tasty meal. Caught you then, I'll get you out, don't worry. I didn't realise I'd got you. Tom doesn't want to be on video. He'll charge me too much. So I don't worry, I'll blur you. Where's that come from? Off there? Anyway, I shall show you what I'm doing. So here I've just got the onion and the bacon frying off. This is actually in spray oil, believe it or not, even though it looks like there's a lot of oil in there. I did cut a lot of the fat off the bacon. It's just over there. And then the peppers are here ready to go in. Chicken's here. This is chicken stock in water that I'm going to just add the pasta to. So here's my concoction. So it's rice, it's not rice at all, it's pasta. I'm doing rice for Luna. It's got chicken, bacon, peppers, onions, and then it's got balsam and some spicy primula in. So it looks nice, hopefully it'll taste nice. But that's dinner.
Moist.
And I'm about to start on Luna's. I've got 2 eggs and I've got some rice. I'm going to do her like an egg fried rice. And hopefully she might eat it. It needs switching off now. This one's on because I'm doing hers. So yeah, that'll be her dinner hopefully. Here's my evening meal. It's very dark in here, but this is the pasta, the chicken, and the cheesy pasta. And here's Luna's egg fried rice. So this is probably me done for today because this is all I'll be eating. I've got to fit in a few more steps, so probably will go on the walking pad. And I'm probably going to play on the Xbox for a bit, so I shall see you probably tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. It is Thursday and I'm so glad it's almost the weekend. It's felt like a very long week. I got up this morning with another headache, so I don't know what's causing it. I'm starting to wonder whether it's playing the Xbox on our TV because Eddie, when he's played on the Xbox, has had similar headaches. So I don't know if it's the refresh rate on our TV causing it or what, but I'm going to give the Xbox a miss tonight and see whether I get up with a headache tomorrow. Could just be hormones, but anyway, I've come down, making a cup of tea, and I'm going to make my porridge because I am going for a run today. Well, hopefully. It's going to be a warm one, I think. But I've arranged with my friend, she's coming over at lunchtime, so I want to fuel my body, so I'm going to have some porridge. And then before I go out, I'll probably have a banana, like I did the other day, and see how we get on. Like I say, it's going to be a warm one, I think. So I'm not looking forward to that particularly. No plans for lunch or dinner today. I've had soup past 2 days, but I've got no soup left. So I'm not sure what we're having. And same for tea. I haven't been food shopping, so I don't know what we're having. So I'll have to just play it by ear, I think. Nothing much else to report on, I don't think, at this stage. Luna did eat her rice and her eggs last night, her egg fried rice that I made. So she did actually get some food down that actually, and she's not been sick so far, but then yesterday it was lunchtime. So I did actually get her a bowl out this morning because I made enough to have leftovers in the hope that if she eats, it might line her stomach and she's not sick. We managed to get one of her capsules down here yesterday, but I don't know about, she hasn't had anything today yet. So we'll have to see. I really don't think, I think the vets are barking up the wrong tree with the food allergy when they're saying to not give her chicken and stuff, because I don't believe it's chicken that's causing it. Oh, I've got fruit actually. I might put some fruit on my porridge. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Right. I'm going to get on with doing my breakfast and I shall... Tom's out for a hike, Ewan's at work, and Chloe's coming over today, but she's not made it yet. So it's just me and Eddie here working away at the minute, and I've just got quite a lot of work to do. So it will be a head down job whilst I'm working until I go out at lunch. And I shall speak to you when, well, I'll show you my porridge hopefully if I remember when I get it out. Here's breakfast for 261 calories. So I've got 45 grams of porridge oats, 209 mils of skim milk, and I think it's 8 grams of maple syrup. I've tracked it all in my app anyway as I did it. So this is breakfast and I'll catch you later. So I was going to put my frozen fruit into my porridge and I thought, you know what, I'm going to not bother. I like to have my porridge plain like I've said, and I'll use that to go either in a protein shake later after I've ran, or I'll use it to go into like a yoghurt bowl as a snack. So either way, that's what I'm doing, and I shall catch you in a bit. Back from my run. I've actually been back for probably about half an hour and my face is still bright red. I've just brought some washing in from the line and it's all dried lovely out there. I managed to do 5k again without stopping. I don't know how I did it. I got to like 4 kilometres and I said to my friend, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it today. I think I'm going to have to walk. And she was like, no, you can do it. So she really did encourage me and we managed to get it done. But it is really hot out there when you're running today. The sun in your face. I tried to pick a shady route along the Nutbrook Trail, which is like a trail path near us. And it was quite shady, but God, it was hard. It was so hard. And then we did a 1.8 kilometre walk back. So I've done my 10,000 steps already today, which is good. And that's that done. I'm going to have a chicken ramen for my lunch because I forgot that I'd bought some more at Costco. So I've got some of those in the freezer that are 316 calories. So that should hit the spot perfectly after my porridge and my banana that I had this morning. Chloe actually has given me a can of pop. I'm not a big pop drinker, but I thought I'd try it. And this is this Pepsi strawberries and cream, which is actually quite nice. I quite like it. I realised I'm a bit of a strawberry beverage fan because I like the strawberry Monster, even though I'm not a big fan of Monster. So I need to go and have a quick shower. I've just been checking my emails just to see what's happened whilst I've been out. So I'm going to have a quick shower and have my ramen, and hopefully I'll remember to show it you. I haven't got a huge amount of battery on my phone. I need to put it on to charge, but I'll do that while I'm in the shower, and then hopefully I'll have enough juice to see me through the day. But yeah, lovely day. Absolutely beautiful day out there. But like, you know, when you get that gritty, sort of sweaty, salty feeling, that my skin's like that, so I need to go and get a wash. So here's my lunch. This is the ramen from Costco that's 316 calories. Chloe's got one as well, she's just over there, and then Eddie's is in the microwave just heating up. So this is lunch, and I'll catch you later. So this is dinner tonight. So this is like fake Nando's. So it's grilled chicken with like a mild peri peri sauce, and I've got 109 grams of fries, and I've tracked it all in my app. Good morning, it is Friday at long last. I'm very, very excited for the weekend, and I'm very, very tired. Look at the state of my face. Luna had quite a bad night, so she was awake from about 2:45 till about 4:30 maybe. I took her outside about 6 times. She hasn't been sick. She wasn't sick yesterday. First day for a few weeks that she hasn't been sick, but she did have a bad stomach. So I think she was obviously trying to go to the loo, and yeah, just kept me awake. It was like having a newborn baby all over again. And I was at one point saying, Luna, you can sleep when you like, but I can't. I've got to work tomorrow. But anyway, it is what it is. I managed to get enough sleep, I think. I didn't get up early to go to the gym though, which was my intention. But I can't do it all. There seems to be blockers in my path at the moment. Obviously I won't be at the gym tomorrow because I'm in Birmingham. So I might try and go Sunday if I can. Depends on how busy it is and how early I can get up. But I have been very, very active this week, so I'm not complaining. I'm not bothered. I'm logged on to work. It's currently 10:10. I'm going to go make a drink and make some breakfast in a second, I think. It's a nice day again outside, so I'm not complaining. And I've ordered some wool this morning. So the cardigan that I'm doing for Chloe, I am going to be short of wool. So the wool shop kind of advised me, and I went with it. And my gut feeling was always that I wasn't going to have enough. Anyway, luckily for me, Wool Warehouse has got exactly the same dye lot in. So what I mean by that, if you're not a knitter, is that when they do wool, they batch it in, they dye it in batches. So if you get it from a different batch, there's a chance the colour could be slightly different, which isn't ideal if you're making a garment. So I wanted to get the same dye lot, and I thought there's no chance I'm going to get the same dye lot that I got from a shopping Bakewell, but I did. I managed to get another 2 balls, and that should be more than enough. I didn't want to over order because I don't want to be stuck with a load of this bright green wool that I'll never use for anything. But I've just decided that if I have leftovers, I'll give it to Chloe because she might be able to use it for something frog related because it's a froggy green. It's actually called green grass, I think, the actual name of it. I'll quickly show you my progress on it actually because I haven't showed you for a while. So I've done both of the 2 fronts, and I'm currently trying to pick it up without losing my stitches. Doing the back. So it's going to be quite a long cardigan. But I've got about, how many rows have I got left on the back? I'm on row 50, I've just finished row 53 and I've got to do 71. And out of this ball of wool, I've got this much left. So I'll probably be lucky if I finish the back because it does use quite a bit, and I've got 2 sleeves to do and I've got a button band to do. So I just decided I'm ordering another 2 balls, and that should be enough. I think 1 ball should probably get 2 sleeves out maybe, hopefully. Anyway, that's that, all ordered, and I've ordered some wool for doing mine. So I bought a new pattern for myself the other day, which is this one. You can do it as a cardigan or a jumper, and I've ordered different colours to do the multicoloured pattern. So I'm just hoping I've calculated my maths correctly for how much I need of each colour because I am tired, so there's a chance I could have got it wrong. Anyway, I'm going to go and I've already had 1 coffee today. I'm tempted to have another coffee, but I might just have a cup of tea. And I don't know what to have for breakfast because I don't fancy porridge today. I'm not running, so I don't need that carb load. So I'm going to go and see what there is and what I fancy. We had, well, you'd have seen it in the vlog. I'm not sure whether this is a fresh vlog or if it continues from yesterday, but we had rolling smoke last night, which was the equivalent of like Nando's, our local version of Nando's. So it's grilled chicken that's like in a peri peri sauce, and it was absolutely delicious. I really, really enjoyed it. I weighed out 109 grams of fries and just tracked it all as Nando's because that's all I can do really. It's the best guess. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Really filled me up. Really, really did need it. And I was still within calories. I think I tracked it all, so I was within calories. So that's all good. And that wasn't including my exercise calories, which I actually burned a lot yesterday. So hopefully it will make a difference. Like I say, I need to get my strength workout in. I think if I don't go to the gym today, I might try and do some sort of strength workout at home, just like a body strength, if anything, or using my lighter weights and see how we get on, rather than do nothing. Here's my breakfast. This is an everything bagel from Costco. I've got 8 grams of Dampak lighter and 2 eggs scrambled. So this is my breakfast, and I'll catch you later for lunch. So for my lunch, I just went to Greggs because I went for a walk into the town centre, and I've had a chicken salad roll. We also bought some of these little cheese bites, which Chloe and I shared. So I did track it all in my app, and that's my lunch. Since I saw you last, I have been to walk Luna, and then I came back and I have been to Morrison's. I needed to fill my car with petrol so that I can get to Birmingham back tomorrow. And I bought a few bits while I was in there because we hadn't got much, and I haven't done a shopping haul because I came in and I just had the shakes. So I just had a mini bag of party rings for 91 calories. It has taken me over very slightly when I've tracked my dinner, but for dinner we're having this. So it's the best beef and red wine mezzaluni, I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's fresh pasta, some tomato and mascarpone sauce, and some like fancy garlic bread, flatbread. It only takes me over by like 54 calories, but I'm fine with that because I've had quite a low few days, so it's not a problem. And I'm knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. So I'm looking forward to going to bed tonight. I'm just hoping that Luna settles. I've just tried her on a different type of food, which is one that's grain-free. It's turkey and rice, and it's for seniors, and it's got like probiotics and stuff in. And Eddie's given her worming tablet. He managed to crush it and put that into it. She's eating it, so that's good. And I'm making a cup of tea. I bought some tea bags. I bought some more biscuit bricks we were out. So I'm looking forward to my dinner now, I have to say. Although you know this pasta, considering this is supposed to be like the posher one, not the cheap, but this is the best range. Lots of the ravioli was open. It wasn't sealed properly, so it's not great because it's obviously more expensive than the cheap pasta. But anyway, it is what it is. And the bread's done. Put it in the air fryer. So yeah, dinner's ready. I think pretty much. As the other microwave's gone off. The great thing with fresh pasta, it just takes like 3 or 4 minutes, and that's it, done. Here's my dinner. So this is some of the pasta with the pasta sauce and 2 little slices of the garlic bread. So this is me done for today. So I'm going to sit and eat this, probably watch a bit of YouTube, and then probably going to watch an episode of Severance, which we'd started last week on Apple TV. Still on series 1, so just really kind of getting into it. But I was going to play Xbox, but I don't think I'm going to bother now. I'm going to just go and relax, I think, because I'm going to drive to Birmingham tomorrow. So I'm going to chill, and I shall catch you tomorrow.